Hello everyone, welcome back to 423 Resin Art. Today I'm going to do this giant sunflower again. I'm doing it for an order, and it's just like the one on my eBay. So I'm going to go ahead and start brushing it in. So this is the Mud Pie Brown Roleo Pigments, and I think I got it a year or two ago. It was their fall color set. That's when I got it. So I'm gonna do the brown. It don't take much of this brown. It's pretty strong. I can get it to go around. See how easy it spreads in here? Okay. I couldn't remember how much Lord, I can't talk. How much resin this takes, but I just have to measure it as I go. I'm gonna mix up 16 ounces to start with. And if I need any more, I'll mix more. But I think I will need more. So this is where we're starting though. I got this mold from Julie on Pouring Your Heart Out when she had these for sale. I've had it for a while. I love it. I've poured it a bunch of times, sometimes on camera, sometimes off. But I love this mold. So that's all for the brown. It don't take much. I'll rub it in good. I feel like it didn't take much. And then I'll get me a baby wipe and wipe this off. Let me blow this out. Just a little bit. Now, I'm gonna, gosh, that's loud. I'll keep me a baby wipe on hand here. I'm gonna wipe around the little petals right there. Not too much, just let me get them cleaned off if they got the brown on them. Especially right here at the top and over here I got brown, and I don't want brown over here. I feel like these baby wipes make something soaking wet and then you have to let it dry. It's okay though, I'm not at that part yet. And I will let it dry. But how has everybody been doing this weekend? I've had children all weekend, which was good. Sure, it was busy. So I'm gonna take a little Q-tip and go down in the other part, I think, just to get some of that extra off. Make sure, because this is where I'm gonna use this color for the yellow. Sunshine, West Texas Glitters. I think I got online and ordered that. They have a website. I might have actually been on TikTok when I ordered it. Hoping I'm getting this. See, I can't see good in here. Got 40 lights on, still can't see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights on and still can't see. Okay, let me clean a little bit right in here. Get some of this off that I'm not wanting on there, because I'm gonna do this in gold. These little petals right here. And today, well, this video will probably come out after I do my drawing. I bet it will. I bet it will. But it's when it comes out, so hopefully everybody got on there and is getting ready for it. So, that's not doing very good, is it? If you're up here looking down like I am, it's not doing very good. But see, I should be able to just go like this and get it. I did last time and it done good. I don't care if it's got a little bit of shimmer of the brown on there. I just don't want a bunch on these little petals. Not a ton of them. So, I'll get that alcohol, and that makes it wet, so you can't tell if it's coming off or not. Used to, I was afraid to put alcohol on my stuff, but now I'd use it all the time. I was afraid it'd mess up the whole resin piece. And sometimes you will get looks like an oil slick on something. I think it's where you've used too much alcohol if you're using it on to make the pieces. Right over here's a bunch of alcohol. Or a bunch of powder, brown powder. Can't talk good today. I'm wore out, actually. Wore plumb out. Tired. And if you're on here, I will be doing a every month giveaway. From month to month. I don't know what it'll be, whatever I dream up, I guess. So make sure you're on here and watching, because I will be setting different rules for different things. If you see what I mean, if you're watching and you watch me and you're subscribed to me, you're probably going to get more out of this channel than people that's not, that just comes on. So make sure you're subscribed and you're watching. And like I said before in the description, if you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back to you. If I've not subscribed to you, let me know and I will. I'll try to keep up with that as much as I can. But again, I do work about 10 hours a day. I come home and I do resin. So my family has to wait because they know how crazy I am about crafts and resin. And if you see a crooked banner on my channel, it's because I'm trying to figure it out how to get it fixed. And I will. I just don't know yet. It's just up in the air. Okay. So now I'm going to take a smaller brush than that one. Let me see if this one's clean. Yep. I'm going to actually use gold with it last time. So I'm going to paint in the little petals right here. And it don't matter if gold gets on the brown. The brown's already on there. Brushed in. This is Antique Gold by Let's Resin. There's a little set of those. I love these, and it does not take. I've had these, I bet you, a few years. I don't have links or anything. I'm not affiliated with any one of them, but I'll just tell you what I like. That's that. If I use it, I can tell you what I like. So, but I don't have affiliates or nothing. I'm not affiliated with anybody. So, but I do love these because they're so smooth. And it doesn't take much. Because I guess I've had these bottles in that set for, well, I know it's been a year and a half, 2 years. Even before, maybe before I started this channel. I can get down in there. I had these. And there's like antique gold, bronze, silver. There's, let's see, 5 in the set that you get. Anyways, I love them. I'm getting nowhere too fast today, am I? I don't want to waste. Give me some of that back. I don't want it to turn brown. Oh, what a day. I hope everybody's had a good weekend. I was wanting to do this mold again anyways, but I'm trying to come up with ideas. I already did like it. Look at that. I want to waste it. Let me get some from over here. For the sunflower, I wanted some ideas. I've already done dried flowers in here. I did one with black on it. I did a couple of glitter ones for people. I'm trying to think. I did this yellow one. I'm doing it again, but it's a little bit different. Hope she don't mind. It's going to be prettier than last time. Oh, Lord. Let me blow this off into my little can. Oh, gosh. And I have been working on the craft room. Lord knows it needs it. Getting things better than what they was. And I did not get my little desk thing. I was trying to put all my That's gonna take some alcohol. Some paints, paint pens in and stuff. I'm trying to order me this little thing that fits on your desk. Look at that, took my stuff right off. And it never came, so didn't get to fix that. Had to put a refund on it. Trying to find something that'll hold my camera better because it moves. And rearranging in here. I've got a big cabinet in here now on the side over here with my memorial pictures above it. I will do a tour one day and show you my little craft room. It's nothing big, but I love it. I just love it. And the cabinet's big, so there's a lot of space in there to store stuff. And on that little cabinet, I'm going to be making candles, but I'm not going to be recording it. It's just going to be a craft of mine. This is the only one I record. I do vinyl stuff sometimes, not a lot, but I do have 2 crickets. You know, getting to learn a cricket is another deal. Gosh, all in its own. Them things are crazy. They're hateful. And I don't run mine on a computer. I use my iPad or my phone. So that might be the downfall. So anyways, I'm going to get this all cleaned up, get my resin mixed, and you're shaking. And say I don't want that. And I'll be right back to you, so stay tuned. Okay, so I finally got it cleaned. It took a long time, and I feel like there's still spots. I don't know. I hope not. Every time I see them, I wipe them. Like right now, I see one right here. Okay, and right here. I've been cleaning it, though. Anyway, so I'm going to put, I separated it. Let me move this a little bit until it's time to pour it. I got 8 ounces in each cup. Matter of fact, this one's got like 8.5 ounces in it. Where's my? And this one has a little bit, yeah, 8.5. Okay. So I'm going to put the glitter in. Both of these, can you see them? Let's see. I'm going to stir them up. West Texas Sunshine. See how that green comes out? It's a sunflower, plus you have the yellow. Look at that. And this was not poured opaque. It was transparent. That sunflower that she's wanting that I made. Just like this. Look at this glitter. See how it's, and it's showing a green shimmer in there. I'm gonna stir the glitter up, make sure it's all mixed in, because I gotta put these both in the vacuum chamber and make sure the bubbles come out, because glitter gets a lot of bubbles. And if you don't put it either in a bubble machine or a vacuum chamber, I don't know why my light's blinking, it always does, you're gonna get bubbles on the glitter. Like it's gonna mute the shine out, kinda, in spots. Now it all won't be like that, but it will mute it out. So make sure you let it bubble all the way down in your bubble machine or vacuum chamber, whichever one you use. And it may take you a couple times with a lot of glitter like this, like that I'm doing today. Sometimes it does. It takes more than one time in there. Or a little bit longer. Because I've had to do it. I'm debating on the glue. I don't know. Maybe I should. Yeah, I think I will put a drop in each one. And that's it. 1 drop. Because it gets so, you can't use it. You can use it, but it gets so slimy and stuck together, I can't even get it where I want it to go. And then there's bubbles, and this thing don't fit in nobody's vacuum chamber that I know of. Surely not mine. Mine's tiny. Mine's like a 2.5 gallon. It's little. And this is what I got with 1 drop. I mean, I think that's enough for me. Last time I put way too much. I like to never get the bubbles out. And the glitter did not float, or it didn't float to the bottom. They was right on that part. So you get like a like a slime, so the glitter don't all sink to one end, the bottom, basically. And it'll still be a little bit transparent, which is what I want. Okay, so I'm going to put these in the vacuum chamber, and I shall be right back. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, we're back. This took forever to do. And we got it too high and overflowed into the vacuum chamber. I don't know. So what I was planning on doing is I'm going to pour a little bit right here. I did put a little alcohol in it. I'm going to pour a little bit right here to cover up my powder. Let that settle for a second, and it can spread if it wants to, wherever, I don't care. And I was going to let it cover up my powder and spray down in there so I could go down in each one of those petals. Because I'm afraid if I don't go into those petals, oh gosh, why don't you work? Honey, why you're not working? Okay, I'm afraid if I don't go down to each petal that I'll get a bubble. I don't want bubbles in here. Maybe I'm just not using this spray bottle right. I don't know. Let's set for a second. Just to get down in there. The little tips. I'm just going to keep pouring. It's all going to be this glitter. Oh, it's so pretty, I swear, in person. I'm going to scrape this cup out. I did make it 16 ounces, but I think I told you, I can't remember how many ounces it takes. It would be very helpful if I wrote on these molds like the other people do on other channels, but I don't. So, anyway. Oh gosh, I about dropped the cup down in it. You know what I was thinking one day? What if your phone falls in it? I mean, it's got a case, but what if? That wouldn't be good, would it? Let me clean these gloves off with some alcohol real quick. I'm going to spray this and let it set for just a second before I pour that in. And I'm going to poke around in those tips of the sunflower, trying not to get no. If the bubble's in the tip, it leaves a big old hole, like, because the tip is, where'd my paper towel go? The tip is pretty big. So, I think Aislinn might have had that playing with it. She comes in here, she's 2, but she can't play around. I don't do resin while she's even here at the house, so. I mean, I don't see how you could. She's a wildcat. Okay, what can I take down in there? I don't have that one. Let's see. Okay, I'll get my bubble wand and do that. After all, that's what it's for, and it works for me every time. I wasn't for sure if it would. Guys, I am falling apart. Look at these little sticks. It has a little file on the end. Isn't that weird looking? I don't even remember where I got them. But, or where I got them. Basically, I don't remember buying them, but let me go down in the tips of these with my bubble wand, and maybe I won't get any bubbles, and I'll have to, when I pour more in it, I'll have to go back in there again because it's got that top. But the glue, like that vacuum chamber, oh my gosh. The resin overflowed, so I fixed that. Turned it back on. I don't know, I think something's wrong with it. Don't know. To get that checked out, see what's going on with that. Now, there's something right here. I got it, whatever it was, floating. I think that's all I see. I'm gonna spray it again. Like I said, this is an order she got on my eBay. And I'm just, there's one on there, but I'm just making her a newer one. Everything that I sell on there is made to order. Like, I got some extra stuff on there, but was pretty excited. Somebody wanted to order something from me. So, I just seen a clump. When you see a clump come out of resin, I'm not sure it's a good sign. Let me get my stick. Unless it was glue. But I know I stirred this up and it sat over and bubbled for 20 minutes and still didn't do what I wanted it to do. But I did get most of the bubbles out, so I can't complain about that. I don't know if I need to mix up more or not. This was 16 ounces of resin. I don't know. This side looks full, but this and don't. Does that make sense, or is it me? I'm going to go back down in here again with my bubble wand to... I just pull while it's in there. Pull out. Maybe if there's something in there, I can fish it out. If there's a bubble, maybe it'll come out like that. It gets fished out. Hopefully I'm not putting bubbles in there. Sometimes I feel like that you do. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's enough resin. Like, put my bubble wand back over here. But what if I'm wrong? Like, I can't tell. Where's my stick? See, it's pretty deep, so it makes me think it's enough, but what if it's not? Like, I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is enough. I'm about to panic. I need to take my leveler and make sure. Yeah, okay, it's enough. Never mind. I'm crazy. I think it's enough anyway. See, now I'm doubting myself again. It looks like enough. I think it is. Make sure all this is, I did have a clump, and I don't know if it was glue or what, but there we go. It's going to be pretty, pretty, pretty. Clean off the stick. Okay, I will be back. It's time to unmold this beauty. And then I'm going to make a bowl out of it. If I can get it to work. The last time I had to fight, and it still didn't work, so it cracked the bottom of the last sunflower I made, so I got it over here. Didn't sell it or anything because of that. But anyways, I will see you for the next one. Hang in there. Be waiting on, well, before this comes out, you had already have seen the video for the drawing, because I'm going to do it pretty soon. And this will come out a little bit later. When it's, I'm not letting it set up too much before I turn it into, well, I will, as long as it's not, as long as it's ready, I'll say that. You kind of got to just know, ouch, when it's ready. So, anyways, I'll see you when it's time for that. And I will be on the drawing pretty soon. Bye. Hello and welcome back. So here's the bowl I made. Looks so cute. It's so pretty. See how and that yellow has like an oranges and a green shimmer in it. Orangey and green shimmer. I said oranges and green shimmer, but all this looks good. And I don't see any bubbles. Now there is some trimming. Like right here on this petal, on this petal. All the petals are not perfect, but, and here's the back. The only thing I don't like is the bow I use, these little lines right here, all the way around, is there's some lines because of the bow I used. But, I don't know. I might try to do something with that, but I don't know. I might try to do it again. So, all the time doing something. Anyways, there it is. I will take you a picture. It's gorgeous, though. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Right in here, it shows some darks. I had a little bit of black on my brush, so I made it a little bit dark in just different spots, if you can see that. You'll see what I mean. So cute. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will take pictures, and I don't know what I'm do about the lines, except I don't know what you could do. Unless you made a new bow. Because I didn't push it all the way down in there. So these were right on the edge, and I wasn't thinking. So it did leave a line and a mark. But anyways, there's the bow. I may make it again. We'll see. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you for the next one. Bye.